Hello everyone, I am doing some showcasing today to show you my charm casting trays. Now, charm casting trays, this was a design I came up with earlier, I think it was this year, 2021. And it was twofold. It was to be able to do a quick general charm reading. And so they all have on the back of them my life wheel, which covers the 8 most popular subject matters when people are looking for advice and readings. And then you flip it over and then you have a blank side. All of these charm trays have reversible snaps, and I'll go through and show you some of the advantages by having these as trays. So there is 4 varieties. This one here, it's the deep red and black, a little bit on the witchy side if you like it, and a lot of people didn't realise there's actually an angel in the background of this one. So we have them in the red and black. We have the very popular steampunk, and so again, as you can see, these are the same designs or theory, just different colour schemes, and that is the reverse of the steampunk. This one here also, these are really popular and I just love them. And this one here is in the beautiful deep turquoise colours, which is beautiful. Again, our life wheel and a blank. And last but not least, this is our lovely Alice in Wonderland theme one. So our life wheel, and we have the blank space. Now, these snaps, these are special custom-made snaps. And what we do is we just snap the corners together. And by having that, when we cast our charms, they're not going to bounce and flow off the mat and all over the place. And it's amazing the amount of people that I'm in touch with and readers and so on who read either in their armchair or from their bedroom, and it's great because then you're not losing charms off the side of the table or down beside the cup. So I'll show you how I use them. Now I have a extremely large charm collection, but then that's me and mine go back a long time. So the way we can use this life wheel, you can rumble through your charms and you can go scatter, 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 and we can literally read what they land on. So that's one way if you are looking at a quick general or a quick daily. I would say scatter them, and it doesn't matter if they don't go in all sections, and read the charms that land on which sections. Now this, for instance, where we have this one who's come out the side corner there, that would tell me put that one back into the bowl. I'll just zoom in there so you can see it a little more. So there, when they are outside the ring, I would suggest put that one back in the pot. When they are over and it's part in, part out, I would read that. And where it's also across 2 sections, and you've actually got 3 charms here across the 2 sections, I would say read these charms for both sections, not just one area. And you do have another one here on these 2 sections here as well. Now, the other way to use this life wheel, and this is really wonderful because all you do is pop open a corner and you have a tip tray. So, and you can also, with this life wheel, sorry, I'll just snap this back. So the other thing you can do with this life wheel is, if you are doing a reading, say you've got a client, you're at a crystal shop or a coffee shop, markets, fairs, so on, what you can do is get either you or your client. Some people don't like strangers touching your toys, which I actually agree with, as particularly now with all the sanitisation and so on. No, I'm the only one who touches my toys, because seriously, we don't know what other things people have been in touch with, given the COVID pandemic situation. So I would go through and I would pick out and place 2 charms. Wouldn't say you could go more, but I'd be tending to go 2. You could even go 1, depends on if you're a fast reader or you talk too much like me. And you would then read each charm for each section as you go around. And I have had some queries and people are asking about Alice in the middle of this one. I put Alice in the middle because I thought she looked good there. That was basically why. But Alice in the middle can literally pose back to what is the child within the person who is you are doing the reading. You can also look at Alice as the child of what is new that's coming and entering in her life. So yes, you can actually use Alice in the centre, and I have seen many professional readers online using my trays do that very same thing. So that is one way to utilise the life wheel. Now, to use the blank side, and the reason I did this blank side is you can use it, and a lot of people don't realise, with charms, you can actually use charms just like you would cards and lay them out in spreads. And this is a good thing because you will have experienced readers will know like the line of 5, they can draw 3 charms for a day, a box of 9 and so on. So this is where the blank period is good. If you have a particular layout, now those of you who follow me will know, and I'll show you this. Let me just put that aside for a sec. This here is, I call it my pigs might fly mat, mainly because we do have flying pigs. And it's a double-sided mat, which is fabulous. This here is one of my favourite layouts that I do like to use when doing lives because it is only 6 positions and they really lend themselves well to rapid readings. Now, we can mirror the same thing in our charm trays on our blank side, and that's just one of my favourite readings. So we would then draw a charm for position 1, then we'd go position 2, position 3, position 4, and then we have our outcome cards. Or our outcome charms. So in effect, I'm doing the same layout there, but in a tray form. And you can utilise this for any type of layout or spread that you like. Anyone who is a tarot card reader where they love their Celtic cross, you can do the exact same thing of using your blank side to lay out charms in your specific spreads. There also a good thing with the blank side is even if you just draw and leave these on your bench all day and stop and have a look and say, how's my day going today? Or you leave at breakfast, what's ahead of me today? Just drop and run with it. It's always interesting to leave them there. If you haven't got a cat that pinches your charms, like I do, there would be good to say do that in the morning and then come home at the end of the day and re-look at those and then think about your days and its events of what transpired. You'd be actually very shocked, literally, often how your start of the day mirrors your day. So that is my wonderful charm trays. And you can get these in my Etsy store, and like I said, they are a wonderful, durable, it's a canvas which is nice and sturdy. They suggest in the fabric care of these, I would say I have washed it, but I've only hand washed them and ironed them because canvas is a cotton duck background in its fibre, and if you wash that or put it in a dryer, it would probably shrink. You won't lose your imagery, but it'd probably go all warped and strange. So I'd still say spot clean if you need to, and better still, if you're sitting there, don't let a client sit there and plonk their coffee right on your table, because you can just about guarantee They will knock it or spill it or drip on your toys. And we pay good things for our toys and we like to look after them. So I hope that is a little bit about information for my charm trays.